Hey everybody, and welcome to my 34-week pregnancy update for baby number 3. I am currently 34 weeks as of today, and I don't feel like this is going to be a super long vlog because I was looking down at my notes that I generally keep on my phone, and I don't have a whole lot to talk about this week, which is kind of rare because the last few videos have been pretty long, but I've just been really busy with work in particular, and I've had a lot of appointments, and the girls have had a lot this week. It's just been a really busy week. But most of my weeks are, but however, I'm happy to say that I feel like things are going to slow down here really fast, really quick, really soon, and I'll get into that in a second. But yeah, it's just been a busy week. So I'll start with, I guess, some symptoms that I've been having. Not too much, honestly. I thought I'd note that the whole Nutella and pancake craving that I had for several weeks there has officially been gone now for almost, I want to say, a week and a half, maybe almost 2 weeks. I don't know. As fast as it came on, it left, and I don't feel like eating pancakes, and I don't feel like eating Nutella. I would still love to eat Nutella, but I'm not like, I must have Nutella. So it's very odd, very strange. The only thing I can really say that's taken its place is cereal. I'm not usually a big cereal eater, but the past couple of weeks I have been waking up in the morning or even at night and I just want cereal. And I have I think it's called Gorilla Munch. It's like Corn Pops, but the gluten-free version. It's delicious. And have that with almond milk, and yeah, I've been eating a lot of cereal. What else? I've been noticing as baby is getting bigger, and I noted that the feet are up in my ribs, and space is just, there's not a lot of space left in my torso. When I eat, I get full so fast, and I feel like the food just kind of sits in this area here and takes a while to digest, and I remember that with my last few pregnancies. So I get full really fast, and I feel like things take longer to digest too. They just sit there longer, and I don't know, it is what it is. Once baby drops, I don't know if baby drops, I feel like I've heard that in subsequent pregnancies, baby doesn't drop until like right before you go into labor, but if baby does drop down a bit, then I know I'll have more room in my stomach, but right now there's not a lot of room. And the last thing I noted as far as kind of symptoms, I guess, is that this baby is more like a real baby. Okay, that didn't make sense, but I feel like the waking and sleeping patterns of this baby are not as sporadic as they used to be. This baby just used to kick all the time and feel like it was constantly awake, and now I'm noticing distinct patterns of sleeping and awake time, and it's very interesting. I feel like it's like I have a newborn here, but it's not really here. It's still in my belly. For example, when I'm sleeping at night, there'll be times that I wake up and I mean, I always have to pee, but sometimes you have to pee more than others, and you kind of have to decide whether or not you're going to get up and pee, with me anyways, because I know I'm going to get up a million times at night anyways, and that's been going on for weeks now. But there have been some times where I wake up and I don't have to pee too bad, so I'm like, I just need to go back to sleep. And if I hadn't been pregnant, I would roll over because I get uncomfortable on one side and I want to roll over. But the thought crosses my mind that if I roll over, I'm going to wake up baby, and then baby's going to start to have a party in my belly, and I'm not going to fall back asleep. Because this has happened to me on several occasions where I wake up and baby's asleep. I can tell there's no movement. But then I shift and baby wakes up and arms and legs start going, or hiccups start, and then I'm stuck with this awake baby for like a good at least half hour in my belly, and I can't fall back asleep. So it's just funny. I feel like I'm almost taking care of a newborn, but it's still on the inside of my belly. It's very odd. So yeah, that's pretty much it for symptoms, I think. I did some purchases this week. I feel like I haven't been talking about all my purchases as they've been happening, so I need to kind of do an inventory and show you guys what I bought as far as like birth supplies and baby related stuff and nursery stuff. This week I purchased the water birth pool kit thing, and I'll leave a link down to that below. There are several websites that sold the version that I wanted to buy, and this one had the best rates on shipping, so I ended up going with them. So it was $120, I believe, which is really reasonable for a birth pool in my opinion, at least doing my research. And yeah, if you're interested, you can check out the link below to where I bought that. And then babysteals.com, I'm sure you guys are familiar with them. They this week they had a surprise steal that gets sent to my inbox, and it was Bravado nursing bras, which are by far my favorite bras, so I stocked up. I got a large one for right after I had the baby because my boobs kind of explode and get ginormous and all sorts of ridiculousness. So I think that one goes up to like E or F or something like that. So anyways, I got a big one for right after I deliver, and then I got a medium one for just kind of when things level out. So got those pretty much half off, so it was a really good deal. They're not here yet, or I'd show you. And yeah, that's pretty much it, except for the fact that I mentioned my life might get a little bit easier and not as busy soon, and that is because this week coming up is going to be my last week of work. So I have decided that I am going to work until 35 weeks pregnant, and then I'm going to go off on medical leave prior to maternity leave. So if you're not familiar with how it works here in Canada, we are blessed with a 1-year maternity leave, which is amazing, and I'm just so thankful we have that. However, my maternity leave, like my 1 year, is not going to start until this baby is born. I'm technically going off on medical leave, which is still the same kind of EI payments until my maternity leave kicks in, but it's for medical reasons prior to the baby being born, if that makes sense. So I had to go see my doctor because I needed an actual doctor's note. The midwife note doesn't count. And I spoke to my doctor mainly this time around. Like, I've gone off on medical leave in the past for anxiety related reasons, and my anxiety is getting quite bad, but I've been managing well because I think because I work part-time it's not as bad. But what's really been bothering me is the ulcerative proctitis that I got diagnosed with, that I can't treat too well while I'm pregnant, and the weight of the baby makes, with each week that passed, makes the symptoms worse and more uncomfortable. And I have sciatic pain on top of that. So there's so many reasons. I was like talking to my doctor, I was like, is there any chance I can get off early? My body is just, I'm just ready. My job's a lot of kind of running around and standing. There's sitting too, but there's a lot on my feet. And anyways, my doctor gave me a note, so I let my work know last week that this will be my last week of work, which is bittersweet because I do love my coworkers and I do love my work and my job, and I'm gonna miss it. And part-time is nice. I don't feel too overwhelmed, so I did like going to work. But on the other hand, I'm really excited to kind of just settle down and think about labor and delivery and birth, and plan the last few things for the baby, and enjoy the last few weeks with the kids that I have, and like give them all my time and attention, and just, I don't know, just feel more settled and ready for baby. So that's the plan. This will be my last week of work, and until the baby comes. So yeah, I think that's about it for my 34-week update. Look out for a video this week, a question and answer video. I'm going to put one of those up this week because I'm getting a lot of questions. A lot of them are kind of repetitive questions and things like that, so I thought I'd just do one of those question and answer videos to answer any questions that you guys might have. I've done them in the past and they worked really well. So look out for that video, and I'll show you my belly at the end, and I think that's about it. Hope you guys are doing well. Thanks for watching. Bye! Alright, and here's the 34-week baby belly for baby number 3. It's getting right up here, nice and high. I don't know if you can tell, but baby is all the way up here into my rib. I'll back up a bit. So yeah, that is the 34-week baby belly.